Folks, the irony of the Elon Musk-Orangina combination is rich, isn't it? It really lays bare the fact that if evil men can bond over their mutual douchebaggery, then they can totally overlook their differences and be BFFs. I have no idea how this stacks up with his actual history, but here's my made-up story for Elon Musk. I see Elon as a guy who was a super nerdy genius kid in high school. He was smarter than all his teachers, and he knew it. He also knew his peers thought he was weird, and that made him mad. But he used his intellectual supremacy to make himself feel better about nobody wanting to hang out with him. He told himself they're all losers anyway. Nobody will ever be as smart as me. And as his rejections piled up, so did his narcissism. So weird high school Elon funneled his rage into a relentless drive to prove his weirdness was actually coolness in the making, and of course to prove to the popular kids that they were wrong. So Elon grew up and did unbelievable things with his genius brain, but for some reason, doing cool things didn't make him cool, and it didn't make him feel better inside about being ostracized in childhood, and because he had so much rage built up for so many years, even when people finally wanted to hang out with him, he couldn't relate to any of them. And once his rage over not having his accomplishments be the ultimate salve on all his past rejections boiled up, he started to do things that would intentionally harm people who questioned him. And then, when more people questioned him for doing harmful things, he looked for the fastest vehicle for harming the most people he could find. And that's when Orangina became useful. And even though Elon knew Orangina would have been the first kid to give him a wedgie in childhood, Elon also knew Orangina was exactly the kind of walking fuck you that matched his inner rage. Elon knew nobody could harm the cool kids like Orangina, so Elon allied with Orangina. And then Orangina's peons started loving Elon, and Elon felt adored. But even more than the adoration, Elon felt their loyalty and marveled at how easy it was to earn it. He knew he didn't even have to do anything smart ever again, because as long as Elon looked like he loved Orangina and was dedicated to harming the cool kids, the peons would love him. And Elon was like, oh my gosh, I could tell these people anything and they'd believe me. I could bully them like I was bullied and they'd ask for more. I'm all in. And now that he's been entrenched in the world of manipulating peons and enjoying their undying adoration and loyalty, Elon thinks he's found the golden ticket to rule the world. Elon believes he will be Orangina's successor, not JD Grumpy Cat Lashalicious. Elon believes the adoration he receives from the side who would never reject him is enough to hand him the power to muck up the whole world in ways that will surely harm the cool kids everywhere. So what if it harms his kids and their future along the way? Elon has an exit planned. He's going to get in his spacecraft as the world burns in his rear view and see if he can find a planet where he gets to be a cool kid in high school. Yeah. Well, Elon, have the day that you deserve, dude.